Imagine receiving an invitation from a man who knows all your secrets. "Let me buy ya a cup of coffee," he says, but it's not just an offer, it's a message. Meet Clyde Wilson, Houston's most notorious private investigator, a man whose voice is as rich and resonant as a country preacher's. When Wilson shows you a file, it's not just paper, it's your life laid bare. Confess, and he might ease up. Refuse, and God help you. Wilson despises hypocrisy. "I don't like to see a guy who acts like the epitome of propriety when he's dirty as hell," he snarls. For decades, Wilson has been at the center of Houston's grandest scandals, from university trustees to high society murders. In the 60s, he was hired to investigate homosexuals and radicals at the University of Houston. In the 70s, he was on the case of Joan Robinson Hill's murder. The 80s saw him uncovering abuses at Herman Hospital and the Moody Foundation. When the state bar needed someone to go after John O'Quinn, they called Wilson. Wilson's unpretentious manner and cowboy boots have earned him a place among Houston's beloved eccentrics. He is proof of Houston's most powerful myth: you can be yourself and still get to the top. But Wilson also exposes a darker truth about Houston, a city that prides itself on openness but is riddled with secrets. In his West Houston headquarters, the pace is usually amiable, with time for coffee and coaxing parrots. But mention Sylvester Turner, and the mood shifts to menace. Wilson's attacks on Turner, a state legislator, are relentless. Even his lawyer's advice to stop hasn't deterred him. Wilson decided Turner should not be mayor and launched a full-scale attack against a man he had never met. When Channel 13 aired its first investigative report on Turner, few knew Wilson was behind it. The report linked Turner to a $6.5 million insurance scam, casting doubt on his character just before the runoff election. The story cleaved the city in two, with Turner leaning white switching votes and blacks charging racism. Wilson confessed to leaking the story, ensuring Turner's reputation was compromised and Lanier won the election. Wilson's network of contacts and his ability to expose secrets make him a powerful figure in Houston. He has a cinematic aura, once refusing to option his life story unless Robert Mitchum played him. Wilson's life is now filled with speaking engagements, perpetuating his folk hero status. He is a man who prefers weekends with his family to society page parties, a man obsessed with righting wrongs. Wilson's persona is shaped by westerns, TV detectives, and boys' adventure stories. He grew up poor in Austin, his rebelliousness tempered by military intelligence training during World War II. In Houston, he styled himself as a Wild West war hero, taking on corrupt officials and armed robbers. Wilson's network is his lifeline, cultivated from the press, police, and lawyers. He has created a hidden world that thrives on information, making him not just an investigator but a consummate fixer. In his office, Houston's complex wiring is exposed, revealing secrets that few are usually allowed to see. Wilson's world is built on friendship and fear, secrets kept and exposed, making him both a hero and a dangerous man. He has been accused of using illegal tactics and representing clients on both sides of high-profile cases. Despite his controversial methods, Wilson remains a folk hero, his moral code ruling his actions. To be in Wilson's world is to feel empowered, but the outside world seems more treacherous after encountering him. Clyde Wilson, the avenging angel of Houston, thrives on secrets, keeping his network humming like a chorus of fallen angels. Crime, Houston.